here is Zohran Mamdani, who won the primary for for the mayor of New York, the Democratic primary. And he is described as a Democratic socialist, and he explains why he doesn't think we should have any billionaires.
A self-described Democratic socialist. Do you think that billionaires have a right to exist?
I don't think that we should have billionaires because, frankly, it is so much money in a moment of such inequality. And ultimately, what we need more of is equality across our city and across our state and across our country. And I look forward to work with everyone, including billionaires, to make a city that is fairer for all of them.
Well, let me ask you about what Donald Trump, the president of the United States, has had to say. He's had a lot to say about your campaign. He called you a communist. Because he's the president, I want to give you a chance to respond directly to him. How do you respond? Are you a communist?
No, I am not. And I have already had to start to get used to the fact that the president will talk about how I look, how I sound, where I'm from, who I am, ultimately because he wants to distract from what I'm fighting for. And I'm fighting for the very working people that he ran a campaign to empower that he has since then betrayed.
So, I mean, I've yet to meet somebody. Here's what's interesting, right? This bold idea that billionaires shouldn't exist. It's an idea that if you make over 999 million, once you get to that 1 billion number, then you get taxed 100%. Now, most people, you can ideologically be against billionaires and go like, look, I don't think we should be taxing billionaires at 100%. But I think a lot of people do what's called the marginal tax, which is you only get taxed at 33% until you get to maybe making $20 million a year. And then maybe they tax you at 50% from 20 million to 100 million. And so that's to say, if you're making $80 million a year, you can afford to pay a little bit more in taxes than everyone else. And yet somehow, people have a problem with this. And the people that have a problem with this are making $70,000 a year. It's like you are so far away from this being one of your concerns. And I really think one of the issues is it's hard for some people to even fathom how much $1 billion is, right? It's $1,000 million. So you might be set for life having $10 million if you invest it right and this and that. So to think that we're talking about like 100 times that level, and some people still say, no. I mean, there's this sort of like subservient idea that we have, kind of like that the master is going to provide for us if we just protect the master. The master doesn't care about you.